for today's video, I'm going to be doing my monthly favorites. And last month, I actually didn't get a chance to do one, so I'm just going to combine last month and this month's. I have a couple good things, so without further ado, let's just get into it. So my first product is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser. I love this product, and I've had this for a really long time, but for some reason just started liking it. It's a very pink concealer, but that's why I like the pink undertone, is because it really does cover up those dark circles. It's a little bit too pink, in my opinion, to just use completely alone. So what I do is I take it and I dab it right here, and then I take a regular color concealer that I would usually use and just put it like right here and combine those two. It turns out beautifully, and I really feel like you cannot see my dark circles. It's so rare for me to find a concealer that completely covers my dark circles, and this does it. Let me just tell you though that it will only work for very fair skin tones, because I'm very fair and it's a little bit too pink for me. So there's that. So for my second product, I had this actually in my Ulta haul video, and I said I would get back to you guys on how I liked it. And it is the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. I love this. I die for it. I really die for it. I really do feel comfortable enough in this mascara to go out without false lash. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it really does do what it says it does. The brush is perfect for me. I love this mascara. The way that the wand is shaped, it really curls my lashes. Great for my bottom lashes too. I think I'm gonna use this for a very long time. Okay, so for my next product, I love these two things. So they're two e.l.f. brushes. I love a lot of e.l.f. brushes, but these two are like the real MVPs for me. I use these every single day for a million different things. This is the e.l.f. blush brush. I mainly use this to set my concealer with a loose translucent powder. I put it in here. It's the perfect fit for that. It really is the perfect fit. And it's like, it costs like $1 or $2 or something like that. This is a great buy. I also used to use it to buff in concealer. Yeah, I used it for that. It's good for contouring. I think I could contour with this brush. Bronzing, like bronzing up here. Even highlighting, I feel like I could highlight with this brush. This brush is good, I really like it. So, e.l.f. blush brush. It's a good one. Okay, the next e.l.f. brush I have is the Flawless Concealer Brush. I love this brush. Right now, I've been using it a lot to contour my nose. It's perfect for that. I also used to use this to buff in concealer. It is a concealer brush. I used to use it to set my eyes all of the time. What else did I use it for? I used to use it for like small buffing. Like if I needed to buff my highlight a little bit more, I would use it for that. I really do use this brush for a million different things. It's great. I have so many of these. Once again, only like $1 at CVS or a Giant or wherever you shop for makeup. Such a great buy. I love it, and I recommend it for everybody. Alright, so my next product is something that people have already been ranting and raving about, but I finally tried it for the first time, and this is the Anasazi Beverly Hills Brow Definer Pencil. I was a really big fan of the Brow Wiz pencil, which is like very skinny in comparison to this. This is like more of a teardrop shape, and I kind of just didn't really want a dulled out, big, fat pencil. So I was like, I'm not gonna get that. I'm not gonna waste my money. And then finally, after hearing a million people talk greatly about it, there's a bug. After hearing so many people talk about it, I was finally like, you know what, whatever, I'm gonna just try it. And I really do like it. It's meant to be able to make really natural looking hair-like shapes. And it does do that. The only thing I'll say is that I find it difficult to create a tail with this pencil. But not everybody needs to create a tail every day with their eyebrow. So I would highly suggest this or recommend this for somebody that fills in their eyebrows on the daily but doesn't have like to create a whole tail or start from scratch. I would just recommend this for somebody that has a lot of empty patches to fill in or something like that. That's where I use it. I use it on this part of my brow, and then for this part of my brow, for the tail end of my brow, I use the Dip Brow. Don't judge me, okay? I like to use as many products as I can. Yeah, I really like this product, and I was thinking that it would just be perfect for somebody that doesn't have high maintenance brows like I do. So there you go. All right, for this next product, this is something that pretty much everybody that's really into makeup knows about by now, but I feel like I have to talk about it on my channel at least once because it's that amazing. This is the Morphe Brushes 35O palette, and it has 35 shades of an orange-based color. I think that's how I interpret it of being. So it's 35 shadows, and they're all super pigmented. They have a good range from very light shades to darker browns, and they have a mix between mattes, shimmers, and like more of a foily shade. I wouldn't be able to live without this palette in my life, honestly, and I think that if you're somebody that doesn't want to buy 40 different eyeshadow palettes, but really does want to experiment with makeup, this is the way to go because you get so much bang for your buck. This palette I think is like $25 for 35 shadows that are very pigmented and very blendable. I mean, it's like a steal, really. It feels like a steal. This is such a good thing. Everybody that I know has one by now because I always am the first to say, buy Morphe palettes. It doesn't even have to be the 35O. Morphe eyeshadows, Morphe everything is honestly amazing. So in specific, the Morphe 35O, but really all of the Morphe palettes are pretty good, I would say. So for my next product, this is another item that I feel like I could not live without. And it's actually not a makeup product, but it is a beauty product. This is my favorite curling iron I've ever owned. This is the Numi 1.5 inch curling iron. It's the wand, I guess you could say. I style my hair with this every single time, every time. I just take my hair after the shower and I let it air dry, and then I just put a couple curls into it, like one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, and then that's it. And my hair stays like that for like until I take the next shower or until I wash it next time. And it's the perfect size for long hair. It's just everything. Anyway, I found this at a Marshall's or like a TJ Maxx. They have them. I got it for $15. So that's cheaper than a Conair one. So really it's so worth it. And I've seen them at like every single TJ Maxx and every single Marshalls that I've been to since then. It gives you the best curls and it's $15. Who could deny? Oh yeah, but I did look this up online and I couldn't find one for that cheap. They were all like $65. I even saw one for $100 and I was like, girl, $15. It's the same thing. So yes. All right, so I've already talked about this product before, but it's like kind of different. So this is the Anasazi Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Gleam. They have two of them. And last time that I spoke about it, I spoke about the shade Starburst. And I still do love this shade a lot, but recently I started using the shade Hard Candy and mixing it with Pearl, and it has changed my life. Like, for real, I am obsessed with this shade. I really think that it's more geared towards a darker skin tone, but I don't care. I'm still gonna use it, and I'm still gonna love it, and I have been. It's great. So I guess it doesn't really look like it would be that shimmery to me. But then when I finally like swatched it on my hand, I was like, yes. It's basically like a peachy iridescent pink. Then I hope you can see it on my face. Because I have it on my face, I have it on my shoulders, but I have it like all over me right now because I'm obsessed with it. It just gives the coolest look. It really does. And it really doesn't look that out of this world, but anyway, I would just like really say if you're looking for a highlight to buy this palette or this little palette. It's great. I love it so much. I've fallen in love with each of the shades separately at separate times, but I am in love with all of them now. So that just makes me so happy. Sometimes when you buy a palette and you're just like, I'm gonna buy it because I like that one shade. But then when you fall in love with the rest of them, it's just like, yes, like that's what it's supposed to do. It's what's supposed to happen. It happened right, you know? All right, so that was my last product. I know it wasn't that much, but these are just the things that I have been overly in love with recently, and that's what I'm gonna show you. So yeah, if you like this video, if you like me, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! There's a bee in here. It's making me crazy. You do about the ninja skills. Get that bee.
I was 10, and do you know what they got me? Malibu Barbie.
Underground fact.